The new creation man, Christ our common denominator. In fractions, there is a numerator and a denominator. The numerator is on top and denominator is on the bottom. When adding two or more fractions, it is necessary to make a common denominator between all the fractions being added. The numerator will vary, but the denominator is the same. This is true in the lives of all believers. Christ is the common denominator between all believers. He is in each of our lives and makes us acceptable and the same. Many believers do not see Christ as the common denominator between them. Too often we attempt to make our denomination or our doctrinal beliefs our common denominator. The problem with this attempt is that there are so many different churches, each having their different beliefs. This ends up causing more divisions and disunity than true unity between all believers. Another common mistake is when a church tries to make all the numerators the same. This is done by various means, but what happens is there is an attempt to make everyone conform to a certain personality, to look alike, act alike, pray alike, etc. What happens in this attempt is whatever the personality of the leader, pastor, or founder of the group is alike, everyone tries to look and act like him. If the leader is ever loud, energetic, and bold individual, then the entire congregation becomes somewhat like him and eventually develops their teachings based on the leader's personality. This is very common more in the Pentecostal churches. Then, after a while, if you don't act like one of the group, then you will be accused of quenching the spirit or walking in the flesh. The other side can be true with the less emotional groups, such as the Baptist and Alliance. UCCP may be more serious and solemn, in which the congregation becomes in like manner, etc. We can easily identify which church or denomination a believer is by the way he worships, talks, and acts. What we should recognize is that each person has a different personality. The personality is the numerator in the equation, our union with Christ. Some people will be naturally humorous, while others will be very serious about everything. Some will be energetic and bold, while others quiet and meek. Each person represents the numerator in the equation of Christ. Therefore, it is not essential nor even desired by God that each of the numerators be the same. God created us with all different personalities for a reason. What God is ultimately doing is for each one of us to be an expression of Christ. That is to manifest the love, joy, peace, humility, faithfulness, and life of Christ in us, in our unique personality and way. We need to learn Christ and to be ourselves in Christ, not trying to be like a good Baptist or energetic like a good Pentecostal or act like some famous evangelist, nor do we need to act religious or try to look holy. Rather, just let Christ take control of our lives and let Him be seen in us, in our own unique personality. We need to learn to be ourselves in Christ and let Him be expressed in us. Christ is all and in all. This is perhaps the greatest and far reaching, most profound, dynamic, and glorious truth in the gospel. This, to a degree, is the heart, the foundation, the plan, and purpose of the Father. For the entire gospels comes out this very truth. Paul sums up the total of God and his purpose in a single statement: Christ is all and in all. It will take a lifetime, even eternity, to study and fully understand the fullness of all this means. We will only scratch the surface of this truth in our lifetime on earth. At this present time, we are only seeing the tip of the iceberg. To God be the glory. God bless you.